Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy. Home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport. And man, this place is rocking today. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games and all those great backs they've had over the years.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Flores. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back has it on the screen now. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved and just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Buckeyes are going to cash in here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run it from the gun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's caught on the crossing path. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. is a tough environment for visitors. Here comes a handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. Breaks loose at the 40. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
They're going to run it here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Well, right now this defense seems to be sitting back worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Indiana. Here's the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
This one will be fair caught. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
At the 29-yard line. Brings up second down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The defense able to bring you down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied at 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. To the air. It's Flores. Short pass finds the tight end. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That completion makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Okay, ready?
Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And the call is a quarterback sneak.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. He hands it off from the gun. Quick spin on the run. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. So off the solid gain on the ground, they go back to the passing game, but give up the sack that time.
Boy, what a big difference, Chris, between the run blocking we saw in the previous play where they got big yards, and here in pass pro, they just get overwhelmed by this defense. Great job of applying the pressure to bring that quarterback down for the sack.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. To throw, it's Flores. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second down and goal.
29 Phillies, baby.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's now 3rd and goal.
On this marathon march, now we set up at 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the defense look slow that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Now the important point after attempt. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Spins away from defenders. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. And the Hoosiers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Hoosiers are in the red zone. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Makes a quick grab. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Flores. The receiver makes the grab. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Buckeyes getting set on first and 10. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Snags the quick throw.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. You see more positive yards after the catch here.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Coverage team brings down the returner. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's looking deep here. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Wow, back-to-back deep shots. He's got it near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch, but now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Indiana. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Flores. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. It's a run to the left. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Running back with the carry. Loss of 1 on the play. Third down coming up.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is in.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. He gets the first down in the process.
And the Hoosiers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Toss play to the outside. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I know the toss play begins when a guy taking a snap, he turns around and he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, the way they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Delivers from the pocket complete over the middle. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made by the tight end. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down that time.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Ohio State 24, Indiana 21.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Oh, it's snapped to the back. This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a 2-point conversion. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So the screen on 1st down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on 1st down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Back to pass. It's Flores. Caught quickly. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And now the handoff. Powers through. Again, ripping through the defense. Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice gain.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Indiana. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. The kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. Man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And it's just flat dropped on third down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a fourth down call. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late game comeback victory. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. Tackle made after a big gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
But really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Tailback takes the handoff again. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Applying for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Powering through.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, the defense had an opportunity here to really kind of seal this game, and instead they allow the quarterback scramble to pick up some big yards and get a first down and get out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Jordan.
Chris, there's nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing. Checks it down to the back, picks up some positive yards, but he's got to remember that clock is ticking.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll throw it now. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, Kirk, you thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.